question before the video starts. Would you, if your club asked you if you would want to be relegated down 2 divisions, what would you say? Would you say yes or would you say no? And that leads us on to talk about today's topic on Alfreton Town Football Club. And recently they have asked their fans or the supporters club if they would like to take voluntary relegation down 2 divisions from the National League North. As always, these videos are sponsored by our YouTube partner, Non-League Bible. You can find all his social medias in the description of this video. I totally suggest him. He comes up to date with all the best non-league news, so I totally suggest going and follow Non-League Bible. He's on everything. He's on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, he's probably on it, so go and drop him a follow. And also, if you could click the red subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. This is a new type of video that I'm going to try out and see if you enjoy it. I'll do more of these, so please hit the red subscribe button with the notification bell on. On to the topic now. Alfreton Town, the National League North side, known by nearly every non-league fan, have written to their supporters club suggesting if they think the club should drop down 2 leagues by choice. This is not by anything else. This is by choice of the fans and the club due to apparent ongoing financial issues. Having previously stated, Alfreton are a well-known football club amongst the non-league community, having spent multiple seasons in the top flight of non-league football in the National League. They spent multiple divisions in what we know now as the National League. They were a very decent side as well, and seeing this news emerge was quite a shock to everyone. But having said all of this, since the announcement did come out from the club, the chairman of the board, Wayne Bradley, has said, as well as claimed, the club is debt-free, and the annual question relating voluntary relegation was put to the Supporters Association. As we can expect, they voted against this. On the other hand, if Alfredson did decide to drop down 2 divisions, they'd be facing off against teams like Yorkshire Amateur and Shildon, teams that have never heard of, teams they probably never expect to be playing. They would be playing against those teams. This would obviously lead to multiple things, one being a drastic decrease in attendances. It would probably drop to no more than 300 fans coming in every home game. That's probably what they'd average through the gate, and multiple players leaving, which would obviously lead in them having a decrease in their weekly wage, which is what the club is wanting to do at the minute. So in a way, dropping down 2 leagues would sort of help out the club a bit. If they did decide to vote for the relegation, then obviously it would be unfortunate, but in doing so, they'd obviously save a lot of money with travel. Obviously, they're currently in the National League North and they're playing teams all over the place at the minute, and it's probably costing them quite a lot of money to hire out the coach, staying overnight at hotels. But if they did get relegated to the 2 leagues below, they would have a specific league and a specific area. So like the East or the West, they'd be in the East. They would be playing teams that are nearer, probably around, I'd probably say 2 hours maximum away, so they wouldn't have to worry on the petrol prices and staying overnight. And the money they do save in this process would obviously be reinvested into the team, obviously getting players, managing to lure players into that league and trying to get them back up. And obviously the aim of this, if they were to get relegated, obviously is to reinvest, rebuild, and come back stronger and fight again for their place in the National League North. Since the 2011-12 National League season, their average home attendance has gone from 1,063 to 487, which is what it is this season in the 2021-22. So in the gap of 10 years, it's gone from 1,063 to less than 500, which is a major decrease. And it's obviously going to be a struggle when you're competing against teams like Derby, Nottingham Forest and Chesterfield, teams in the local area. And obviously Alfreton are probably a second team to fans that support the likes of Derby and Nottingham Forest. And obviously their main priority each week is going to the team they love, which is probably those 2 teams and even Chesterfield, so they don't get a chance to go to Alfreton. And I don't think it helps as well the fact that in the National League North, attendances ever since they got relegated have just drastically decreased, which is a real shame to see. And also as well, their current average attendance means just 13.5% of their stadium is full. They're averaging 487 and their capacity is 3,600. Like I've said, it's a real shame to see this happen to a club, especially a club like Alfreton, which have great history in and amongst the non-league community. Like I said, they spend multiple seasons in the top flight of the National League, and they do well when they get down to the National League North. They're not even doing that bad at the minute. They currently sit 13th. They're doing a mini playoff push, so wouldn't it be a magical story if they did get playoffs and got promoted? It's a bit of a push at the minute. They're 4 points off, but they have got a game in hand. So if they win that, then the gap is shortened to 1. And could I see them getting promoted? I don't know. It's a bit hard when you're competing against teams like Fylde. You've got Brackley Town in there, York City, all teams that they're going to, I assume, probably might struggle against. Also, as well, I just want to quickly say it's quite worrying. I don't know if anyone else thinks this, but it's very worrying that they've taken to the fans to ask the question on whether they should take voluntary relegation. In my opinion, it's the people that work on the board. They're paid to do that. They're paid to make the key decisions, and they're paid, to be the heart and soul of that club and control the club. And it shouldn't be let down to the fans to make this big decision. So yeah, let me know in the comments section down below. Do you think dropping down 2 divisions would help out Alfreton, or it'd be a massive blow and just kill off the club, which hopefully it wouldn't. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, comment down below as well any suggestions like these type of stories that you want me to cover on this channel, and I can definitely do so. And make sure to press the like button, and let's try and hit 60 likes on today's video, and I'll see you guys in the video. Take care.